Hey guys, and welcome back to Emerald Coast. Just one day later, we are now into early winter, and I don't think we've fed the animals for a while on camera, so I thought we'd go ahead and take care of that. Also need to head on down to the animal dealer and pick up the trailer, because I want to haul a load of cows off to the dealer. Today's got they've got a really good price on cattle at the moment per pound, and I want to take advantage of that. Then I don't recall if I've shown you guys how we now empty our cow pens or not, our cow and pig areas of manure. But that's starting to pile up. We got 40,000 pounds of manure in our cows, 11,000 pounds in our pig area. We need to get those picked up. Also, so we got kind of a busy day of just general animal care. Go ahead and get our bobcat and see if we can't go ahead and if we're going to take 2 loads of power food or just 1 load. You know, we need to take quite a bit of straw over to the cows. So it is Christmas Eve when this video is coming out. Hope everybody is ready. We kind of talked about this last time about the lead into Christmas, and if folks are prepared or not. Well, better be prepared now, because, buddy, the big show is about to start. If you're not ready, well, there's going to be some mighty disappointed folks. Let's see if we get both bales in here. There we go. Straw. The way these stacks are, kind of hard to come into them from the side like you would typically do. Just because we've got those support posts. This seems to work. Hop out of here. See if they'll take more than 1 load. Topped everybody off yesterday afternoon. See what just the transition into winter has done. Needing more food just as a byproduct of winter time. See our pile of poo over there. Our Nora's piled up, and we've got our belt here. Basically take care of that. Pull up our truck and basically get under there and collect it without having to worry about using the skid steer and make endless bucket trips. Nope, 1 more load. Here, go ahead and fill up the water troughs. Tell you, this water trough mod will be something surely missed in 19. The placeable animal zones. Wonder if there will be basically how that will be able to be brought in. I think I was asking that question before, maybe in a live stream or maybe on maybe in Discord or something. But I think one person had suggested that the way it could work is to actually have modded animal zones that had the trigger for the water trough already built in. So you would have a modded chicken areas and modded cow and sheep and pig areas that already had the water trough in them, as opposed to a placeable water trough. So these areas are now placeable. They're not really areas that you would go into the map per se and edit, put those in. Let's eject 5 bales there. And let's see here, what do our sheep need? Well, let's eject there. See how that. No, we're going to need straw for the cows. Very good. Stab those. I don't want to turn too soon. I don't want the bales to basically get taken in with the unload trigger. Alright. While we're in here, let's go ahead and let's see if we can take 3 bales. It's 900 pounds of straw. Can't see much in front of us. Let's see. This looks like they take all 3. Oh, good. And I thought we about lost them. Good. Seeing our apple orchard and seeing that grass come in, that's what I thought. These guys are going to take a boatload of straw in the winter time. I need more than just that 1 bale that we pulled out. I think I might eject a 2nd bale and just bring 2 more over here. take care of our sheep while we're here. £309 per hay bale. Now it's interesting with this conversion mod and having the bales in pounds. Grass bales are crazy heavy. They are close to they're close to 1,000 pounds, if not a little over 1,000 pounds. It's a lot of water weight between wet grass and dried hay. But what am I doing? These things aren't straw. I'm like, that's the same. It's basically the same building as the cow area. Took one. Well, leave one there. It'll go away later. Sheep, man. Just gonna let them reproduce because they don't take near too much. Not like our pigs. Horses in 19, they take a lot too. But you train those puppies up, and they pay out pretty good. In fact, I was thinking about it. They seem to be maybe a decent starting strategy for earning money. Buy a horse area. Get a horse, just one, and feed it up. It takes hay, oats, and straw. If you've got a grass field and you've got an oat field, need 2 fields, grass and oats. Then you have everything you need for your horse. And then, oh shoot, seriously, that's what I was so wanting to avoid. Then you, water, they take water too. And then you train them because one horse is $5,000. Okay. But it's wide this time. One horse is $5,000. But once you get them trained up all the way, which doesn't take too much per day, it takes several days of gameplay, but doesn't take too much time per day. Then you can sell that bad boy for 50 grand. 10 times the investment. I wouldn't go out and buy 10 horses and do that again, because each horse is going to need to be trained 10 minutes a day, and that's, well, 100 minutes per day, so over an hour and a half of gameplay each game day or several game days. But that seems to be a pretty, oh cow, that seems to be a pretty good strategy maybe for early money in a kind of a start from scratch type of a scenario. Everything we're going to need up here for the Bobcat. We're going to take this back and get that TMR load. We'll go take care of our Piggly Wigglies. They won't take long at all. Not compared to these guys. And we'll go sell a load of cows. That'll do us for the video. So we've got one more Emerald Coast video to go. Like I said last week, I think we're just going to maybe put an end to the planned releases. Still not saying we're Emerald Coast is done. But we're going to put an end to the planned releases at the end of the year. But I'm not going to hold out that I might not get an itch to do a little emerald coasting. Or I got some folks who are still enjoying FS17. You know what? Maybe we'll bring Emerald Coast back into a live stream and into a multiplayer. That'd be interesting. Bring it over to a multiplayer type of format. All right. Done. Park this under here. And let's grab our New Holland tractor. And let's use that to head down to the pig area. Let's go this way. I've gotten stuck in the mud too many times going that other direction. The pigs won't take too long because it's got the tractor, the other New Holland, already set up in the pig shed with the pig food trailer. Just jump in there and unload the pig food. I think we got enough to feed these guys. We might have to run and get another load. We will do that later. We're going to use this tractor for our straw. Right. That little trick I recently learned about that little rod on the left of the loader arms to establish a level point. Actually, that trick doesn't work with these because these are modded works. Anyway, let's go over here. Guys, some food. And some water. All right, good. We'll obviously need to get another load of pig food. Next time we need to feed these guys. Up to 140 piggies. They are just reproducing like mad. I think we're getting one every. I think we're getting 2 every game day at this point. But not in winter time. They are done reproducing in winter. But if we get 2 every game day, okay, that is 12-day seasons. 2 every game day is a whopping 24, 48, 64 pigs next year. Is that right? So we should have 200, over 200 pigs if we played this to year 4 or through year 4. That's good enough. 97% is good enough. Go ahead. We're going to grab the other New Holland tractor here for the purpose of getting the animal trailer. Run on into town. It's a really great service that the dealer has down here, where we can just rent his trailer. You know, he knows that we don't need to haul our animals around too much, and that investing in a trailer is maybe a little bit more than really what the average farmer is going to need. So if he makes this trailer available, then we can just call down here and just check and say, hey, has anybody got the trailer today? I'd like to bring you a load of cattle. And you can tell me, well, it is or isn't available. And told me we'd have time if we ran down here before, before noon. Get down here before 12 o'clock and pick up the trailer. We would be able to make use of it, but apparently he's got someone who is who's committed to for this afternoon's use of it. I think we get 6 cows per load, so that'll drop us down to 126 cattle. So I think it will work fairly well. We were 128 at the last time we made a cattle sale, and we're back up to 132. Of course, we won't have any reproducing going on over winter, and our cows will basically be in a holding pattern until summertime. Right. Let's take a look just across the country there. Get these trees out of the way. See our soybean field there, and our 2 wheat fields. See those green fields are other farmers. Looks like this year lots of folks planted canola this year around. Kind of interesting that it seems like the other area farmers that own land around us, they seem to get together and like plot, say, well, let's all put wheat in this year. Next thing you know, there's a whole 3/4 of the fields are wheat. Then like next year they go around and say, let's do canola. Next thing you know, there's 10 fields of canola popping up. Quite interesting. It's fine and dandy because I'm not planning on growing any canola. So when they basically bottom the canola price out, it's not on me. No hair off my back, if so to speak. I'm gonna sneak through our orange orange orchard in order to get over here to the animal shed. Load these cows up. Which one of these lucky souls, which 6 are you gonna be? Let's see. Let's just on through here. That's looking really nice with the grass coming up through here now. Take the top off so we can see these jokers when we load into them. Oops. Yep, load up 6. They are. Raise the trailer. And head on back. Let's take a look at one of our apples and just see our oranges. See where we are here. 73%. Need manure or water for a little bit. I think we're going to go ahead and collect this manure for the compost master. The way our cows are producing poo, should be able to save some back next time around for our orange grove. I mean, technically we shouldn't be making oranges right now anyway, right? They should be shut down in winter. Look at those temperatures though. 60s and upper 50s for a high. So 40s for lows over winter. Turn those off. We need to get to fertilizing these soybean fields. We can plow and cultivate those under. We've got a few fields we need to plow. Those are the fields we picked up last year. Early in the spring, I think we picked them up. I think we got wheat off of them, or barley. Got the straw off all but this field here. Field 12, we didn't pick straw up. We just scattered that to the wind because we didn't need it. I need to collect some eggs and bring down here to the buffet. They pay us pretty good money for our farm raised eggs. You probably need to bring a load of milk down here too. We got a busy day. Lots of stuff going on. Right here. And let's see what we're going to get for these guys. 25, almost 2,600 each, because they are $6,000 a cow right now. $15,000. Not too bad. You know, we make about $16,000 off of our milk every few days, let alone, you know, being able to pull in about 30 grand, maybe 15 grand a year just in cattle. But I'm going to go ahead and cut here and jump back when I've got the international truck, and we're headed over to the cow pen in order to collect some manure there. I wanted to show you guys that. Don't remember if I've shown you that or not. Kind of universal farm truck here. Head on in here to the pen. Head over here to our conveyor belt. Real slick this thing is. Really, really happy with this setup. Don't mind the cow walking through the truck. Turn that on so we can drive the belt. Let's extend it. Extend it some more. Down. Don't hit the roof. Then we just do this and let it fill up. We do have to do a little bit of finagling to get the manure that's down here on this end, but this will load this whole truck up in no time flat. Very little hassle. Hope this mod makes its way over to the 19. Let's go ahead. Truck should be up all of its own at this point. Oh, I just realized that the game volume was down from when we did the foraging episode. There we go. That's a little louder. Probably have had the whole episode with nearly no game sound. We're up. Alright guys, well with that I'm going to go ahead and close out. I want to thank you guys for watching yet again here on Emerald Coast. We're going to come back next week for our final planned episode of Emerald Coast. Not sure at this point what we're going to be doing. Might be selling crops, might be selling wood chips, might be tossing some slurry down on the fields. Who knows? Not really sure. But at any rate, until next time, happy farming.